It's more than just feeling overwhelmed, it's physical.
Makes you wonder how many people are dealing with stuff like that, going to regular doctors, but not realizing stress is the real problem. So thinking about trying out alternative wellness. Huh.
It's pretty huge right now.
Yeah, it seems like everything's getting more popular, like acupuncture or aromatherapy.
It's a lot to sort through. How do you even begin to find what actually works for you?
That's what's so cool about this deep dive. We're really getting into SAHA and how it tries to bridge regular healthcare and alternative stuff. And get this, the founder started it because she was trying to find the right help too.
I always love hearing how personal experiences can lead to something new. Tell me more about her.
Okay, so her name's Alenka Kyslik. She was a software developer, crazy hours,
Oh, yeah.
and she totally burned out. Couldn't get out of bed, couldn't work, the whole deal.
When it gets that bad, it can really mess with your life. It even shows up physically sometimes.
And that's what happened to her. She was so stressed that she started grinding her teeth, really badly.
Wow.
Yeah, she needed Botox to relax her jaw.
That's how you know stress is serious. It affects your whole body. We forget about that connection sometimes. It's more than just feeling overwhelmed. It's physical.
Makes you wonder how many people are dealing with stuff like that, going to regular doctors, but not realizing stress is the real problem.
That's so important. Traditional healthcare is important, obviously, but it usually just treats your symptoms, doesn't always get to the root of it, especially with stress.
Which is what she ran into. Regular therapy didn't help enough. She needed something, I don't know, more holistic, something that took everything into account.
It sounds like she needed something tailored for her,
Yeah. And that's where SAHA came from, her trying to find the right kind of support.
So how does SAHA even work? It's one thing to want personalized wellness, but actually building something like that?
Right. And that's where being a software developer comes in handy. It's like a really smart matching system.
Okay.
But instead of dating, it connects you with alternative health people, ones that match your needs and stuff.
Values-based healthcare, that's kind of cool. Usually it's just about symptoms and treatment, not so much beliefs.
I know. And it gets better. They have this woo-woo scale.
Oh, what?
Yeah, woo-woo scale. It's awesome. You pick how comfortable you are with different stuff. Some things are familiar, like massage, but then there's things like energy healing.
So you're not pushed into anything too weird too fast. I like it. Everyone's at a different place with this stuff.
Totally. You could be like, okay, I try acupuncture, but crystals aren't for me. The system remembers that when it's looking for matches for you.
So it's not just someone who's qualified, but you'd actually get along with them. That's rare, even with regular doctors.
Totally. And get this, SAHA even looks at your schedule. If you have kids and can only do weekends, it'll find people who work weekends.
It's huge. So many people can't get help because of stuff like that.
I know. And here's where it gets interesting business-wise. She launched SAHA with a waiting list.
Really?
Yeah, I know, right? But there's a reason.
Waiting list can be smart, actually. Makes people want it more, especially with how much stuff there is online now.
Right. She said social media is so unpredictable. Algorithms change, and suddenly no one sees you anymore. But a waiting list?
Yeah.
That's people who really want what you're doing.
You're in control then. You're not relying on some algorithm. And SAHA isn't just about being exclusive, right? They want it to be affordable too.
Yeah. They're setting up a whole fund so people who can't normally afford this kind of thing can still use it.
Good. That shows they're serious. It's not just about the money. They're thinking about the whole wellness community.
Totally. It feels like things are changing,
Yeah.
Moving away from just buying and selling into something more about community and shared values.
I'm all for it.
It's nice to see, right? A company that really cares about that stuff. And people are into it. They'll get on the waiting list
Okay.
because they want SAHA to succeed.
Definitely. People want companies to be upfront and authentic now, especially about wellness. Trust is a big deal.
Totally. Okay, so just to recap, we've talked about Alenka's story, how hard it is to find the right support, and how SAHA is trying to fix that with the matching thing and making it affordable. But in the end, it's about the practitioners themselves, isn't it?
Totally. SAHA is only as good as the people on it. They're the ones who actually make it work.
Exactly. So for everyone listening, think about this. If you could build your own perfect support system, what would it look like? What kind of practitioners would you actually want?
Yeah, think about what works for you, what you believe in, what kind of help you're after, someone more traditional or more alternative.
It's about that perfect fit. Who knows, maybe they're already out there waiting to connect with you on a platform just like SAHA. It's an exciting time to be exploring wellness, and with stuff like SAHA popping up, it's only going to get easier to find your own personalized support.